Hey, what's up, everyone? Hi. Let's close this. We'll be nosy. What's up, y'all? Hi, Carol. Hi, what's up, y'all? Hold on. I wanted to come live and talk to you guys for a minute. So, like, did you guys watch my latest video? That's number one. You did? Okay. So, like, I was just thinking about some stuff when I was editing that video. And I'm like, oh my god, you guys. It is so sad how society doesn't teach men how to be men anymore. It's really sad. Oh my god, and you guys, I have a breakout. You see it? This is like a rare occasion. Okay, hold on. My Thanksgiving was so good. It was so good. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? It was so good. I ate such good food. I didn't like do the most and like post my food and everything because yeah, I just didn't want to do all that. But it was good though. It was really good. It was different. Yeah, thumbs up the live. But like, okay, so did you guys have a good Thanksgiving though? I just love me a good lip gloss. Okay, there's nothing better than a good lip gloss. I don't know how I want to angle it, you guys. You guys, look at my eyebrows. And this is so weird. Look, okay. I got a pimple. I never get pimples. It's crazy. What's going on here? Oh my god, seriously. What did I say? You guys had a good Thanksgiving. That's good. That's really good. Well, you know, I've been like surrounded by like a lot of people that have families and you know, like just it's good. It's good. I've been surrounded. Hey, yeah, girl, you don't be calling nobody back, sis. No, you good. I've been shopping. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. What's up with Black Friday prices? Like, is it just me or did these prices go up? Like, shit is expensive. Okay. Ew, oh my god. I really have a pimple on my face. I feel like I'm 14. Anyway, okay, so hi. So like I've been like surrounded by like couples and married couples at that. And I don't care how nobody feels. Log off right now, sis. Click the X if you don't want to hear me talk about some shit. Click the X. Go ahead, click it. Because we about to talk about some real shit. As long as this baby stays asleep, okay? It is so amazing to me. I ordered some online and picked it up. Girl, I'm trying to order some stuff online, but the shit is just, I don't know. It's just like one thing after another. But like I said, I've been just talking to a lot of married couples and everything. And look, me, I'm a Cancer, okay? So I analyze things, and then I overanalyze things, and then I think about shit. So sorry, that's just how I am. But I am just like so proud of men who like are men. Like, can we talk about it, y'all? There is not a lot of men that are men these days. Men, to me, I'm sorry, and you know what, we could talk about it because there's so many damn Kevin Samuels out there. There's so many men out there trying to tell women what they do or what they shouldn't do, or how much they're worth or how much they're not worth. It's like, to me, men set the tone for everything. And like I was saying in my video earlier, how do men expect us to be submissive, to be a lady, to act like a lady, to do lady things, all this extra shit? A woman is expected of so much, but at the same time, she's not treated like a woman. She's not treated like a lady. She's not being wined and dined and treated like a princess. I'm gonna say princess. I know we say queen, but I think princess, because I feel like a man is supposed to like really like, he's supposed to take care of us, you know? Not saying that he don't take care of his queen, but whatever. You can call it whatever you want. I'm gonna say princess though. This is annoying me. I don't know, y'all. Men are just so weak. But I do run into the, every so often, a man that takes care of business and handles his family and stick by his wife and take care of his household. Like, that shit is amazing to me. When I see that shit, I'm just like, girl, that's your man. That's your man. That's your M-A-N. Your man, honey, okay? All these other little things running around here acting like boys. Ugh. Can't be faithful, can't be a real man. Oh my. And then it's like men treat women like shit. They mistreat us, cheat on us, lie to us, psychologically F us up in the head. And then we turn out like that shit affects us, and that shit makes us act a certain type of way. But we're to blame. The woman is always to blame, baby. Always to blame. That's a trip. That's a trip to me. Hey, Jennifer. We just having a talk, y'all. Well, I'm just talking shit. I had some shit to say, cause I just listen to people. People just talk and talk and talk. Girl, I listen. Okay. These couple been through this and this. Oh my god, you been through what? Oh my god, and y'all still together? Okay. Oh, that's a good man right there. You got you a good one. Okay, sis. It's just a trip. It's a trip. It's a trip. But you know, you cannot raise a man. What's K Michelle say? You can't raise a man. He's already grown. What you gonna do? Okay. Period. So, unfortunately, some of us just get with low vibrational boys, and that's what it is. Hey girl, when a man doesn't value a woman, he won't treat her right. We have to start seeing the signs of a man who isn't for us, period. Yes. And leave instead of trying to change a man. Coco, you say the word, sis. Men only change when they want to. Girl, men don't change. Men don't change. I mean, I feel like everybody can change certain things, but like the core to like what's the word I'm looking for? Like let me give you an example. Okay, me as a friend. Let me say me as a friend. No, let me not use that. No, like for real. Let's just say anybody. Okay, anybody as a friend. Okay, here's a good example. Here's a perfect example. I used to have a homegirl, right? She used to have sex with her homegirl's men. Like, she used to fuck her closest homegirl. She did it to 2 of her homegirls. And we weren't that close, but like we were getting close. And even though she changed, she said she changed, she did this, she realized her wrongs. It's like certain parts of people, they don't change. Like the shit that makes them them, you know what I mean? I feel like little shit you can change here and there, but But you right, Coco. You like, that's the thing. We have to recognize when somebody is not for us, yes, and stop trying to force it. You know what I mean? And change somebody, definitely. I think honestly, we have to love ourselves, ladies. I feel like a lot of us, or let me just say me, I'll speak for myself. I'm not gonna speak for a lot of us, but as far as I go, I didn't love myself for a very long time, and that's why I accepted anything. And now it's like, you want to talk to me for what? For why do you want to talk to me? Like, don't waste my motherfucking time, honey. Don't waste my time. But I just feel like even like Kevin Samuels and like the guys who do, are they just narcissists? Yeah, exactly. Of course they try to look like they changed, girl. Duh. Yeah. Let me tell you something else. A man can fake it all day long. All day long. You think so, Virgo? I don't believe that. I don't think unless you've healed within yourself and worked on yourself, there's a lot of work. Like, I'm still working on myself, and there's like still so much work that needs to be done. You feel me? It takes so much work to work on yourself. Like, you really have to heal some trauma that goes back far, far, far. So maybe that's true. Everybody does not get the same version of you. That is true. I will give you that, because if you have healed and done the work, I could say, yeah, you could go out and you could meet somebody and you could be better for yourself and for that person. I definitely agree with that. But it takes you time. Okay, honey? It takes time. Like I said, I'm still working on myself, and girl, ew, and this pimple. You guys, I have a pimple. It's so crazy. I feel like a little kid or some shit. Oh my god. Ow. I see some people that did others so dirty, try to look like man of the year. Oh, girl, I don't know. I just look back on things and I just realize, like, oh wait, can you? No. I look back on things. Oh gosh. And I'm not even talking about one specific person, y'all. I'm talking about like everybody that I done dealt with, okay? My whole motherfucking life, okay? And I'm just like, oh my god. Olivia, did you have no self-worth? Did you have no self-esteem? Like, honey, this is embarrassing. Like, this is embarrassing, honey. This is embarrassing, okay? I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm seriously, like, And I was talking to my sister the other day, and I was talking about one of these little that I've dealt with. And I'm like, I'm telling you, he was nothing like that. Like, you guys, it's so different with me and people in person and how they come on the internet and they try to portray shit. It's crazy. Do you think you were the same person in each relationship? Yes, I do. I do. I could say that. Yep. Yeah. Because the trauma that I was dealing with, or I had to look at and deal with, was like from way back in the day. Like way back in the day. We talking about when I was young. So yeah, in a sense, I'm not going to say the same person, but I dealt with the same struggles and I had the same triggers and I responded the same way when I was treated a certain way. Yeah, because I was fucked up. I mean, we still working through it. Okay, it's a work in progress. But yeah, girl. Okay, we're here. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, a lot of our traumas stem like from way back in the day. And I can honestly say, I can sit here and say I have severe daddy issues. I'm not gonna say severe because that seems a little strong, but I grew up with daddy issues. And I also be thinking about that shit. Like, I'm telling y'all, and I be journaling now, y'all. I be journaling, so I be writing all this shit out and shit. So, you know, it's on my mind. But like, I've dealt with people with mommy issues. Like that's crazy. Like, I have daddy issues, and it's like I attract men with mother issues. So it's like a person with daddy issues, it's like all we want is love. We just want to be loved because we feel abandoned. We feel like we didn't get that love and that protection and that security from the one man that was supposed to provide it, okay? Mommy issues, whole nother thing, and I don't mean this in any type of way. I don't want to offend anybody, but I find that people with mother issues are very cold. Like, the daddy issue people were more emotional, but the mother issue people are more cold, closed off, and just a little bit more cold-hearted. Maybe because that's how you guys deal with your pain, because like you didn't receive that love, so you were just like, fuck it, I'm not finna be vulnerable for nobody. Like, you know, that's my view on it. So yeah, you know, it's a trip, and like I said, hateful, maybe not hateful, but maybe they're more like mad at the world. Like, they're more angry. I'm not gonna say hateful, but I will say angry. Like, they have more of like resentment. When daddy issue people have more like sadness. Like, we're more sad, you know, we have like that sadness within us. So yeah, y'all, it's a lot. But like, going back to my main point, I was sitting around the table the other day with a bunch of couples, and we had so much fun. We were drinking, it was so much fun. And I was like, it was me and this guy, and we were like the only single people there. But I was like, just listening to everybody's story. First of all, everybody has issues, okay, in their marriage. And I noticed that as well, because the women were talking to me and they were just like, oh my God, girl, I can't stand him. And I'm like, okay, you can stand him. That's your husband. But seeing the love that these husbands had for their wives, I was just like, oh my God, like that's adorable. I like that. That's what I want. That right there is what I want. I just want like that security, you know what I mean? And I've never had it. I've never had the feeling of security. So maybe that's why I'm so quick to like up and bounce around. Like, I don't know, y'all. It's crazy. And then finally, when I build that security for myself and for my children, like, I feel like a fucking tornado came and like tried to like, I'm sorry, excuse my French, fuck up everything that I've worked so hard for, you know, because I worked so hard to get stable with my kids. And, you know, it was just all, like, I'm not going to say it was destroyed, because it's not destroyed, but it was, somebody was trying to destroy it. So, it's okay. I just don't want, like, issues that I have, or, like, that their father has, to, like, run down on them. You know what I mean? Like, trickle down to them. Even though, at this point, it's like... there's so much trauma there already. Like, there's so much neglect. And I don't mean, like, neglect, like, I neglected them. But in a sense, they're going to feel neglected by each of us in their own ways. Oh, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. But it's okay. Because we gonna make it work. We gonna make it do what it do. And as long as I feel like if I talk to them, and I stay in good communication with them throughout their whole life, and I let them communicate back with me, they feel like they have like an open space where they can always communicate to me about anything, they'll be okay, you know? But y'all, can you imagine? They had their two parents together, and yes, there was a lot of shit going on, and they seen a lot of shit that they should have never seen. But now, my dodo self, going back to Texas like a dumbass, trying to chase behind him. He don't want us. Come back here. Then they're taken from me. Oh my gosh, my poor babies. And then they're thrown in this house with this, oh my God, girl. It's just, my poor babies. It's so sad. I just be thinking about everything, y'all. Mommy issue guys are selfish. They just think of themselves, yeah. And they don't care. Like, they don't care about anybody else. Yes, selfish. Yes, selfish. So selfish. So selfish. Take every past relationship as a learning experience of what you don't want. You'll know how it feels when there's no trauma in the relationship. You feel free. Yes, girl, definitely. I feel like the nurturing empath women find the guys with mommy issues. Yes, definitely. Definitely do. It seems like he doesn't want you happy without him. I don't know, girl. I don't know. It's just too much. You know what I mean? I mean, definitely, yeah. I mean, definitely. But it's sad because you have one person here that's working through their issues and trying to, like, understand things and work on things. And then one person here that won't even acknowledge that they have issues, that they have anything to work on. And you were seeing a therapist? You were seeing a therapist. Okay, I guess. Sure. But like I said, the only reason anything about him affects me is because it has to do with my kids. You know what I mean? And now I have to, like, this whole thing, taking them from me and doing everything that he's doing now. Like, he doesn't understand the amount of trauma, what he's doing up here to them. You know, he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care. And to think, y'all, and to think that they have to feel that. They're gonna have to deal with that. You mean not enough of your presence? That can definitely be traumatizing to them, especially when you live so close. I honestly feel bad. Oh yeah, girl, imagine, you guys, imagine this, okay? Nobody in that family likes me. So not only do they hear shit talking from the dad, they hear it from everybody. Everybody. I mean, they publicly get on live and they talk about me and they whatever. So imagine nonstop probably hearing shit about their own mother. This is their mama, okay? That's been with them since birth, nurtured them, loved them, took care of them. It's so much. It's so much. It's so much. And when I talk to them, my poor babies, like, they so damn confused. And they just be like, it's so sad. It's so sad because I can't say too much. I don't want to get them in it. They already know. Like, they already know if they say something, if they talk a certain way, if they say certain thing, they're gonna get in trouble. That's how it works. So I don't want to repeat anything because I don't ever want them to get in trouble. But it's really sad. It's really sad. And I don't say nothing, y'all. You know, I used to talk bad about him. I did. Okay? When I was hurt about the relationship, I talked bad about him. I did. I did. You know what I mean? I did. And it is what it is. It's not good. It's wrong. But I realize my wrongs and I don't do it. I won't do it anymore. I stopped a long time ago, but I won't do it anymore because no, there's no point to do it. But it's weird because another thing is, like, I've never been forced to be around somebody that I don't want to be around. You know what I mean? So that's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? Like having a person being pushed on you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. But like, could you imagine, like, it's crazy. I just can't even say too much, but it's crazy, y'all. Let me read these comments. Mommy issues are literally draining some of these mothers. You need to put his pride to the side. It's not even about pride at this point. I feel like it's just pure bitterness. Like, it's like pure bitterness. The other day, you guys, and I'm going to talk about it. I mean, sorry if you don't like it, but it's the truth. I'm not making stuff up. I'm not on here bashing anybody, but Wednesday, it was my time to talk to my kids. My daughters were nowhere to be found. You have one thing to do. It's to keep all the kids in one place from 7 o'clock to 7:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you can't do that. You can't do that for the life of you. You can't do that. So he gives me a random number to call. Mind you, we are only supposed to be talking on the app. Okay, I won't speak to him off the app because no, only the app. That's it. So yeah, you're supposed to be with them because the app is on your phone. So I call, and plus I want to FaceTime them through the app because I don't get to see them. Of course, I want to look at them and talk to them. So the girls are not with him. I say, okay, well, when you get with them, because you'll be with them at some point tonight, won't you? They're your children. I would hope so. Have them call me so I can speak to them. No, call this number. I don't know whose number it is. I don't care whose number it is. I'm not calling nobody else's phone. I call the app, and that's where I speak to my kids. Period. Okay? I find it very disrespectful that you're trying to give me anybody's number. Anybody's. I don't care. It's not my business. It's not my problem. I don't care. Especially if it was that lady's number. I'm not calling that phone to speak to my children. Won't do it. I would never give him a boyfriend's phone number and say, here, call your kids. That's weird. It's very weird to me. But he's very disrespectful. So anyway, I said, just have the girls call me when you get back to the house so I can talk to them. Oh, he went off. He went off, honey. He went off. Like, just can't even. And he didn't even have them call me. He didn't even have them call me. So, and then he says, I make everything difficult. I make everything difficult because I want to speak to them on my time to speak to them. I don't call your phone no other time than when I want to speak to my kids, when I'm allowed to speak to my kids. So I'm difficult for wanting to speak to them. It's just games, you know, it's just games. And like I said, it's just bitterness, because there's no way a person that's happy acts like that. Like, there's just no way. Unless you're either still hurt, bitter, still hurt and bitter together, or you're unhappy. Because if you were happy and not hurt and not bitter, sure, Olivia, no problem. I'll call you back, let you talk to the kids. Ladies, he went off, screaming at the top of his lungs. Literally. I'm stupid, I don't do this, I don't do that. Like, talk about trauma. Talk about, you need to heal, honey. You need to work on yourself. You need to... And it's crazy, y'all, because, you know, people were on my ass. Olivia, you're a shit mother. You're a bad mother. You're this, you're that. Because I had boyfriends, right? Just boyfriends. Boyfriends, that's it. They were acting like I wasn't a good mother, and I was my time was being taken from my kids, or I wasn't tending to my kids because I had a boyfriend. He's never been by himself and just been a father by himself. Imagine, because I know I would feel some type of way, because like I said, I had daddy issues. And when I was younger, my dad had a couple girlfriends here and there, and I always felt a certain type of way. I was like, what you want? Like, I don't know. But see, he don't get no nothing. Like, nobody says anything about that. But, and I've talked to my daughter, my oldest, you know, I've talked to her, and she expresses, like, you know, that he doesn't do anything with them, like just him and the girls, or just him, and it's crazy. It's so crazy. Ugh. I feel so bad. But this is why I stayed in an abusive, horrible relationship for so long, because I didn't want my kids to experience this side of things. First of all, I never would have went through the court system, because I feel like once you go through the court system, they're not out to look out for your kids. They're out to get your money. That's what they want. Give me your money, and they tell you what to do with your kids. I don't do that. I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't do all that. He decided to put the kids through the court system. So, baby, that's something else he gonna have to deal with. He gonna have to live with that. But yeah, there's like a whole nother side to this shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm grateful and I'm blessed. You know, I got out. I'm free. You know what I mean? But now they're stuck. They're stuck in it. And they're stuck in it without me. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. And I don't care what nobody says about nothing. I know the real. So, yeah. My husband's mother holds her grandchildren against their mother and their family. That's crazy, girl. Exactly, Nicole. Nicole, girl, could you imagine? Could you imagine? And it would have been so easy to go to court here and get full custody and block him out their life and fuck you. You don't want to be with me. You can't see your kids no more. And that's how people treated me. That's how people, that's what they painted. That's the jacket they put on me. That I was a bitter ass baby mama. Just here, bitch, put this jacket on. How you gonna put that shit on me when I drove my stupid dumb ass to Texas behind him so he could be a part of his kid's life. And that little chick he with. Both y'all can be around my kids. Just for them to turn around and try to fucking take my children away from me. Ain't that some crazy shit? And I'm so open and I want to talk about it now. Because there's gonna be another woman in this world that is gonna go through this crazy fucked up cycle. And if she could see my video and it could help her, because if I were to see a bitch like me when I was, because I never seen this shit before. I know a lot of y'all have not seen this shit before. If I could help a woman out there from this bullshit, I want to help somebody. I want to. Liv, you have said a lot of things in anger. The internet never forgets. I don't care. You don't have to delete her comment, Miss Chantel. I don't care. The internet doesn't have to forget. I've changed. I'm doing better. And a lot of things in anger, maybe I have. Maybe. I probably have. I'm human. I have flesh. I have blood running through my veins. I'm a human being. I have every right to say things in anger. Sorry, I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be. But what have I done? That's the thing about Liv. I talk a lot of shit. Yes, I talk that shit, period. But I'm not a cold-hearted, backstabbing, pull the rug up from under you ass bitch. That's not me. My heart's not like that. I might cuss you the fuck out and hurt your fucking feelings. Oh, I'm gonna do that all day. But I'm not gonna rip your fucking heart to shreds and then shit on it and then kick up dirt on it. No, that's not the type of woman I am. But yeah, I talk a lot of shit. Sure have. Sure will. Sure do. All day, every day. I'm the queen of that. Okay. What's this? What is this dude's issue with letting you be a damn mother? Well, here's the tea, y'all. Here's the tea. And here's the honest to God tea. I'm not going to say too much about this. I'm just going to be real. When you don't have a mother, okay, listen, hear me out. When you don't have a mother that's there for you, that loved you, gave you the love and care and nurtured you as a child, he don't give a fuck that his kids get that or not. I feel like in his brain, his kids don't deserve that because he didn't get that. You know what I mean? Or it's not necessary because he didn't get it. So it's not necessary that the kids get it. Type shit. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And you can say what you, internet, you can say what you want. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just being real. It's real life. My daddy wasn't there. I could say that. You can say it too. Anybody could say it. It's the truth. See, people are so scared of the motherfucking truth. Let's tell the truth. Please. Let's be honest. Be real. Then you can heal. If you real, you heal. You feel me? That's that real shit. Period. Bart. I'm so stupid. No, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So try to steer away from niggas. Ooh. Men. Sorry, I'm trying to do better with my words too, ladies. Try to steer away from men with mother issues. I'm not saying they're all the same exact way or they all feel like you didn't have or I didn't have it so you don't need it, because a lot of people thought that about me, which was the farthest thing from the truth. And I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick. I didn't have my dad like I wanted him. Okay, I had him around, but he wasn't there as much as I wanted him there every day. Okay, I wanted, honestly, me, I was the kid that wanted her parents to be together. That's why, y'all, I wanted to give that to my kids. I wanted my kids to have both their parents in the same household, because that's what I always dreamt of. I always wanted that. I always wanted that. Of course, I wanted my mama, period. But like, I wanted my dad and my mom to be together. And I wanted to be one of those kids that had their mamas and their daddies together. But it didn't work, okay? But I didn't have him as much as I wanted to have him in my life. So since I came from that, I never wanted my kids to go through that. And people thought in their mind, oh, since she went through that, she wanted to put her kids, she don't care if their dad is in their life. False. Actually, it was the fucking opposite. I didn't have that. So, and I know how much it hurt. It hurt so bad. It still hurts to this day. I didn't want my kids, my girls, my son to go through that. Like, not to have a dad in their life. And that's why my dumb ass got put in the situation that I'm in today, because I was too forgiving. I was too trusting, because I was trying to look out for the best interest of my kids, you know? So I was just willy-nilly. I was just letting shit fly. You know, really in Texas, really in Florida, when he left, I should have got my shit together and got custody or whatever I needed to do. I should have did it here. And I'm not saying I should have done it because I should have done it because honestly I didn't want to go that route. But dealing with a person like him, like he was gonna do it if I didn't do it, I should have done it, you know. But instead, I was just trying to get to where he was so he can be a part of his kid's life. I was in Texas. I should have done it there. I shouldn't have let that lady around my kids. I shouldn't have let him do this and do that and willy-nilly this, that. But it's like I wasn't trying to be like a bitter ass bitch. Like I was just trying to move on with my life, you know. But it bit me in the ass in the end. So that's why I'm saying this, y'all. But my point is, because I be ranting, y'all. Even though I didn't have my dad, I wanted them to have a dad. But it was the opposite with him. He didn't have his mom the way he needed his mom. So he's like, fuck it. He looks at me like I'm unnecessary in their life. I'm not necessary. You know what I mean? And that's crazy to me. That blows my mind. That blows my mind. This pimple is really gross. And it's sad. I hated when my parents got a divorce. Really? You did? Oh, Jasmine. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard on the kids. A walk with Ash. Okay, listen, Ash. This is what we're going to do. We are going to act like this is real life, okay? We're not going to act like, oh, that girl is so pretty. We're not going to act like this is a movie. This is a fairy tale. This is a made-up story. This is real life. You know what I mean? And in real life, I was with a person for almost 10 years. So I think I know what's going on. You know what I mean? You can be with a person for some time and know a person. You know what I mean? So, sure. Are there other problems? Most definitely. I'm sure there are. But I definitely know where stuff is stemming from. So like I said, let's act like this is real life, babe. We're not playing any more games. We're going straight to the issue and we're going to speak on it. Okay, love? Yeah, definitely. He does, Coco. He does. He does. He definitely does. The same way you know him, doesn't he know you too? Yeah. Uh-huh. Of course he does. You guys don't have to time people out. He does know me. But, unfortunately, there's people who operate in hate and hurt, and people who operate in honesty and truth. Unfortunately. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do know. Yeah, he lies a lot. But he's been a liar. You know what I mean? He's been a liar ever since we're together. Girl, okay? If he wasn't going to get caught, girl, he won't lie about it. Let me tell you. And that was a lot of, I have a lot of healing because of the lying as well. You know, it really gave me trust issues, and I don't trust nobody. I don't believe shit nobody says, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Oh yeah, yeah. He used to call me a good mom all the time. All the time. All the time. But ever since, like, I'm telling you, man, these crazy lunatic people get in their life, and then especially when they're so easily manipulated. We talked about this already, y'all, but yeah. And it's crazy because, y'all, you have seen how many people get up on this internet and talk shit about me. People that have actually come in contact with me, knew me. It's crazy how this internet be getting to these people's heads. Like, they be letting the trolls get to them. Remember when his sister, let's just call her his sister, ODB. Remember when ODB would come up here and talk about me all the time? She was the first hobo. Remember? Y'all. He thought she was a lunatic. He would look at the troll, like, but I'm telling you, there's something about being on this side of it, live side, and then the other side, like the hate side. And it's crazy how the hate consumes these people, and then they start believing what these trolls are saying about the person that you know in real life. You know this person, but you start thinking like, you know what? The trolls are right. She is a horrible mother. And she is this, and she is that, and she is a racist, and she is a, like, bitch, I'm telling you. Yeah, you remember OTB? Yeah. You don't hear nothing from OTB no more. I wonder why. Girl. OTB used to be out here every day. You know how much that woman didn't want us to be together? Yeah, I have been fighting with I was fighting with his own damn family just to be with him. It was always a damn fight. Some damn bullshit going on. And that woman actually had the whole fucking nerve to come on the internet and talk about us. That's crazy. And I actually stayed with him. And he didn't do shit about it. He tried. He tried to stand up for us. That just shows you how weak he is. And I just couldn't. And I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk bad about him. That's not my whole thing. I want y'all to see it from my point of view. And that was one of my things. Like, I just couldn't look at him like, I just wanted him to be tougher, you know, like stand up for something. It's crazy. Him is saying, you're a good mom. Girl, he said a lot. He said a lot, girl. What do you think about Keisha Kaylee case being dismissed? Girl, do we have enough time? Just like, yeah, we can talk about this. Because I don't want this whole life. Everybody, oh my God, you talk about him for hours. Girl, this is my life. This is shit that I have to deal with. He's just been a part of it. And unfortunately, he's still a part of it. Oh my God. Y'all, please be careful who you have kids with, okay? Please be careful. Because you're going to fuck around and have to deal with them for the rest of your motherfucking life. Okay? All right. Now, let me see. I have a lot of faith, but I'm going to keep it real. You know, and I'm not saying any of this out of hate, out of anger. I still, you guys, to this day, I still wish him the best. Because why would I want to see him fail? Why would I want to see him broke on the street with no job, no food, no nothing, that lady leave him? I don't want that for him. Like, he's still the father of my kids. He's still got to be something for them. On the other hand, he wants me broke. He wants me on the street begging, have no money, have no shelter over my head. And I don't know why he's like that. I don't know why. Like, how could you want to see the mother of your children doing so bad? Like, that's crazy to me. And that's why I never put him on child support. That's why I never want to shift from him. Because I'm like, I'm not going to fuck with your money. That's your money. You need your money. I don't need your money. As long as I got my own money, nigga, I don't need your money. But, like I said, people operate from hate and hurt. And people operate from real and honesty. Okay? All right. You can't replace Big Liv, period. Irreplaceable. Yeah, yeah. Be careful who you have kids with. Yes, definitely. Definitely. And it's no hate, you know what I mean? It's no hate. It's no love, but it's no hate. You know, I just want to see everybody do better. And I really feel like if people were to work out their issues and their trauma and they actually addressed what's really going on, then we can have progress. You know what I mean? He tried to tell me, oh, since you're out here now, let's call it truce. Let's start a new slate. Or he said some shit like that. Let's wipe the slate clean. I said, babe, there will be no wiping of slate clean. There's no wiping the slate clean. What the fuck? There is you healing, you working on yourself and getting better for the kids, and me doing the same. And us coming together and working together, co-parenting. What the fuck? There's no... This ain't whatever you think it is, honey. This shit needs to be... It was written wrong. We need to erase that shit and we need to write it right. And then, yeah... We can shake hands and do all the extra shit. You feel me? But it's not gonna happen that way, y'all. I mean, hopefully it does. I'll have faith. You know what I mean? I'm gonna answer your question right now. I agree that if both parties can keep the courts out of their business, that's good. Definitely it's good. Definitely, love. It is. But unfortunately, he put one person's needs, one person, the person he's with, he put her needs above the kids and I. And not saying that I'm more important than her. No, that's the person he's with. Kudos to you, sis. I'm just saying, you let this person dictate how you deal with your kids. You let this person dictate how you deal with me. You let this person talk you into going through the courts so you wouldn't have to deal with me because she doesn't want you talking to me. It's just very twisted, and that's why I want you guys to be aware of this, and this could happen to you. So don't be so foolish, you know, or naive, I should say, because that's what the fuck I was. I was naive about the whole situation. Don't be naive and don't let people get over on you, you know, because they're jealous or they feel some type of way, insecure about your relationship with your kid's father. These bitches out here be insecure about shit that they don't need to be insecure about. I don't want him. You need to handle that with him. I don't want shit to do with him. Nothing. I don't want him. I don't want to touch him. I don't want to nothing. But I understand you feel insecure, so you move the way you move. It's cool. I get it. Trust me, he treated you that way. He's going to... Oh, girl, I already know. Like, y'all, I don't have no type of, like... I don't care. When it comes to that side of things, I only care because, like I said, she dictates shit that she should have no business dictating. Like, you don't let nobody outside of the two of us dictate how we deal with each other. We're the parents of these kids. Nobody else laid down and had these kids. Nobody else gave birth to these kids. Nobody else was in the motherfucking birthing room with us. Like, she could dictate your whole entire life. But when it comes to my children, that's not okay. Just like if I was with a man ain't finna dictate shit around here. That's my kid's father, and I have to deal with him. You know what I mean? But people are very easily manipulated, and then they get with these manipulative people. Girl, it's over from there. It's over. But yeah, y'all, I'm just saying, like I said, I want... They need their mom. They do need their mom. They definitely, of course they need their mom. I mean, could you guys imagine your kids being ripped away from you at the ages that they were? My daughter was 4 years old. She was 4 years old, my baby. And my baby is she deals with the most trauma. You know, this is gonna make me cry. During the summertime, when my baby came to my house, Ryan, I always get their names mixed up. Ryan would be talking to herself. She would be like making like a whole little like she had like an imaginary friend or some shit. And it was tripping me out. And like, but the imaginary friend was like telling her what to do. And I'm like, I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, do you see that? And she was like, yeah. Like, I feel like my baby had to deal with so much. And she has like different coping mechanisms that she's had to hold with her, because she's had to deal with not having her mommy. Her mommy she was ripped out of her mommy's life, and she's a baby. She's a baby. That shit is, I can't even imagine, because that's never happened to me. So I'm gonna have to, that just reaffirms it to me that I have to be there no matter what to help her work through this shit, because she's gonna have to deal with this shit when she gets older, you know. And to this day, she's just, I don't know, you guys. It's when you know your kids, you know your kids. I know my kids like they're my kids. I know them like the back of my hand. Robyn and Christian, they're still intact, you know what I mean, for the most part. But Ryan to me is more of a shell. And I feel like that's because she was taken from me. She was taken from me so young. And she's just had to deal with so much. So much. So it's fine. I'm gonna be there, and I'm not fucking going anywhere. And oh well, you don't have to deal with me, because I'm not going anywhere. I know that's what people want, but it's not happening. I don't care. Like, and he's trying to like make it so I can't do anything financially. Like, he's trying to hurt me every single which way. Financially, this way, this way, this way. It's okay. If worse comes to worse and I lose all my money and I live in a fucking shelter, I'll live in the shelter down the street from their house just so I can see my fucking kids. Okay? I'll do whatever I need to do just so I can be a part of their life. And if that makes that person feel better, taking everything away from me, then let it make you feel better. It's still not gonna make me not be there for my kids. You're not gonna force me out their life for nothing. For nothing. Okay, anyway. And you remember how attached Ryan was to me? She was attached. Literally. Yeah, she was 3 years old. But everything will work out, because when you work from a healed place, everything will work out. Like I said, even though all this shit has been done to me and my children, I still don't wish him harm. I don't wish him bad luck. I don't wish nothing bad upon him. I wish him healing, and I wish him strength. That way he can be a better parent and a better co-parent that I would deal with, you know what I mean? And then my kids would have. And that's all there is to it. But I know God will work everything out. I already know. I know it will. But it's hard. It's hard dealing with this shit every single day, you guys. It's hard. It's hard. No person on this earth, unless you've been through it like I have, will ever know what it feels like to have your kids ripped away from you. And I didn't even do shit. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't out on the block doing crack cocaine. I wasn't over here selling my body. I wasn't over here living in a shelter with my 3 kids. There was no reason my kids should have been taken away from me. None. But crooked people do crooked things. And that's just all there is to it. Let's change the subject to Keisha Kaylee's thing. Crooked people do crooked things. I thought it was bullshit. I thought she deserved justice. She has been harassed on this platform so much, as a lot of us have been. She deserves justice, and I hope she goes forward to sue that lady or whatever she's doing, because these people are sick and they'll stop at nothing because they get away with it. And unfortunately, things are so bad these days that it's corrupt all the way to the tippy top. You know what I mean? Our politicians, our judges, the people who are supposed to work for us are working against us at this moment. So I hope she goes forward with whatever she's trying to do, get her justice, get her money, whatever, because it's not okay. And I thought that was bullshit. I thought that she had enough evidence and the judge should have sided with her, because there's no reason why people on this social media platform should be bullied. Just because you have freedom of, you have the free voice, and they make a whole bunch of fucking excuses. I'm grown. I can say what I want to say. I have an opinion. I'm blah, blah, blah. Bitch, it's the oldest. I'm trying to get my wording together, y'all. I'm not going to cuss. Because I realize it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay? And sometimes I have a bad delivery. But people get on this platform every day and bully other people, and they think it's okay because they get away with it. They think that because they have freedom of voice or speech, and it's America, and I'm grown and I have an opinion and I can voice that opinion, that it's okay to turn around and try to rip a person apart for entertainment purposes, so you can leech off of them, use their name, and get a check. It's disgusting. It's wrong. It's immoral. God has something for you as well. God has something for them. But Keisha should have got her justice. But I gotta go, guys. I have to go. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Hold on. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, I gotta go. We had a good talk, though. We're gonna have more of these. We're gonna have more of these real women talks, okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Bye, guys.